Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Football Manager beta save here on the ChesnoidPlays channel. The new full launch save at Cambridge United will be starting very, very soon indeed. But for the time being, we have a season to finish at Chelsea, Carabao Cup final to start us, then some FA Cup football, more European football on the way, as well as the Premier League run-in. We're not going to hang about. It's Carabao Cup final time to start us off today, and we're literally diving straight into it. We'll select the team here with me. Kepa will start in goal. On the right-hand side, Reece James will continue. Had another fantastic game for Chelsea in real life the other day. On the right-hand side of defence, Andreas Christensen. Rudy will fill in the next block there. And then on the left-hand side, we'll go with, well, the in-4, Marcos Alonso, as things stand, rather than the recovering from injury still slightly, Ben Chilwell. Deep line playmaker, going to continue with Jorginho. And then, of course, in the box-to-box role, N'Golo Kante's been pretty decent for us. Although Kovacic has provided more goals, but you can't really not put Kante in a side when he's fit. On the right-hand side of midfield, we'll go with Hakim Ziyech. I would ordinarily have liked to put Mbappe out there, but Lukaku isn't fit. So it's Mbappe to start up top for us today. The 5-star out of 5-star star player, Kylian Mbappe. Mancini, Malang Sarr. Aspi's tired, so we'll just rotate things slightly. I'm not sure how many subs I'm allowed, actually. It's just 7. So Saul will have to take a back seat. We'll go with Hudson-Odoi on the bench. And also Christian Pulisic, because, of course, if I need to change things around at strikers, Havertz can play there, Werner can play there, and we'll see how things go. But look, no, I will put Lukaku on the bench. He's obviously our top goal scorer. He's not fully fit, but maybe with 15 minutes to go, or if we need an extra 30 minutes in extra time, we'll have to wait and see how things go. But drop the video a like if you enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. Liverpool are starting Kelleher in goal. Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson, Keita, Salah, Jota, Firmino. It's not a massively weakened side, but there are a couple of strange decisions, or alternate decisions in there, shall we say. But we're starting a full strength side from ourselves, and we absolutely want to go out there and prove to everyone that we are winners. We've been winning everything we look at so far this season. European Super Cup, win. Club World Cup, win. Most Premier League games, win. Top of the table we sit. We certainly hope that we can continue to score goals, and hopefully we can solve the issue of getting the ball past Virgil van Dijk. Let's see what we can do in this one then. Like I say, drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Link in the description to the Twitch channel to come and watch these live, as well as, of course, the Cambridge United save when it starts in 48 hours time. But for now, let's concentrate on Wembley and Chelsea. Eddie Howe to Newcastle. It's a tough one. It's a tough one because that like Norwich, in footballing terms, it's almost a definite relegation, isn't it? That Newcastle squad don't look like they're good enough, nor do I really think that any additions in January would really change their outcome. However, obviously financially, it's a great option for whoever takes charge, but you kind of feel like, is Lukaku onside here? He's on a yellow card, actually. He is onside. We lead. Romelu Lukaku off the bench, tucks it home. We're in front at Wembley. You kind of feel like Eddie Howe is going to be the manager in between the takeover and any given success at Newcastle. He's going to be the manager to right the ship, steady the ship, and then someone else will be the manager to take them on and win trophies with them. Nobody's won from pole, have they, in recent years at Mexico? And Bottas starts on pole. Oh, Thiago with a lovely finish to pull Liverpool level 3.5 minutes from time. We may well need to change things slightly now. Checo could get on the podium, certainly. Oh, I don't like this. Fabinho's there. It's 2-1 Liverpool, but the linesman flag is up. I think he might have been on, though. We will need VAR. We will need VAR. Goal disallowed in stoppage time for Liverpool. That's a let-off. That's a real let-off for us. I'm going to take Ziyech. No, I'm going to bring Kai Havertz off and I'll move Ziyech centrally. And we'll bring Pulisic on out on the right-hand side. Our XG is twice as much as Liverpool's. But with 5 minutes to go here, it could go either way. If Jorginho could have played Lukaku through earlier, we might have been in there. James looks for Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe rides the challenge, finds the man in the middle, and Lukaku tucks it home for his milestone 40th goal of the season. And new signing Kylian Mbappe with the breakaway run sets it up. We might just have won our 3rd trophy of the season at Chelsea. Lovely ball by Reece James. Excellent defending to get back there. But still, Mbappe finds the pass and we lead. With moments to go here, We'll switch to cautious and we'll try and see this out. And see it out we have. Another trophy this season for Chelsea FC. Our 3rd of the year. Excellent way to start the stream today. I'm picking the trophy up. I'm handing it off to the captain. And... yay! Trophy number 3. European Super Cup, Club World Cup, Carabao Cup, and counting. Thanks for following, Toady Hody. Welcome to the channel, mate. Watford starting lineup for this FA Cup tie. Bachmann, Tufan, Serialta, and Kulu and Messina. Dennis, Sissoko, Cleverley, and Josh King with Kutska and Cucho Hernandez up top. West Ham lead by a 1-0 in the 4th minute against Liverpool. Maybe crazy Horsenator isn't absolutely mad with his 2-0 West Ham prediction. Liverpool players are complaining as Chilwell nearly puts us 1-0 up. Pulisic does. We lead early doors as well. Keeper's complaining he's come for it, and there's a man on the near post. It's Ogbonna. Is that just gone straight in? It's going to be a victory here against Watford. Not massive amounts of goals going in for us at the moment, but we're still getting the results, and that's the most important thing. Alright, Crystal Palace's starting lineup. Waita, Klein, Anderson, Koza Mitchell, Riedewald, Kiyate, Milivojevic, Elise, Edouard, and Mateta. It is a game that we should be winning, really. Keeper's come for that. That is an awful mistake. He may have a fractured face, Hakim Ziyech, but that's not going to stop him using his head to score a goal. I imagine that was probably pretty painful. It's definitely no shout of offside. 100% that's a goal. 100% that's a goal. That's why we put the highlights up on YouTube, so that you guys can catch up if you're not able to catch the stream live. That is a penalty. Thank you, Anderson. I mean, why does that need to go to VAR? That is clearly... Right, Romelu Lukaku. From the spot. 2. Game over, I think. Might be Mbappe time soon. As if to make... just kind of rub salt in the wounds for Palace. You're bottom of the table. You're 2-0 down at home against top of the table. And then they bring Kylian Mbappe off the bench. Soz, boys. I think I'm going to do it, though. Saul in that box-to-box role. Werner could look for Lukaku here. Or just sprint. Alonso. Werner. Uello. Lovely little flick. It's going to be a second yellow for Kiyate. And they are going to be down to 10. And now... Mbappe will get the opportunity to run at 10 men. Lukaku adds another. So I was reading Ben's message in chat. It's going to be the win. Fairly simple, straightforward. 3-0 victory against Crystal Palace. Well done, lads. A good, comfortable victory for us. Really pleased with our form. Absolutely delighted with how things are going so far. Risk complacency? Absolutely not. We are dedicated. Come on then, gentlemen. Let's get another 3 points, please. Especially at home. Fernandez, Ayer, Mustafi, Janssen, Jack Stacey, Jack Robinson, Nerga, and Onyeka with Josh De Silva, Marcus Force, and Ivan Toney. Oh, that's a mistake from Brentford, and it's going to cost them a goal. They won the ball back, and then just passed it straight back to us. Lukaku with another one. You can't stop the shine. The throw comes in, Mbappe to Jorginho, and then Jorginho just gives it away. And then Josh De Silva was like, okay, well, we'll give it to Rudy, shall we? Cheers, then. No, but we do have a corner soon after. We won't score from that either. Mbappe. Oh, penalty given. I think penalty given. Lukaku with a push in the back. You can see him going for it at the far post, and he did take a tumble. And the referee, via VAR, awards a penalty. The chance to make it 2. Chance for Lukaku to make it 2 for him today. And what, 45 goals for the season? Saved by Fernandes. No second goal. Glad you like the background, Jazz. We get a second before half-time, having missed a penalty. I certainly hope so. There you go, Romelu. There's his 44th goal of the season. Can't do it from the penalty spot, but can do it with his head. Oh, the pace from Mbappe there is just disgusting. And a simple squared ball. Pulisic's 7th goal of the season. Mbappe with another assist. We go from strength to strength. It's 3-0. Oh, great finish by Ivan Toney there. His 14th goal of the season. Brentford might be on their way back into this. Let's make some changes just to make sure they don't, shall we? And N'Golo Kante on as a ball-winning midfielder, please. Let's just shut up shop now, shall we? That's one of the strangest goals I think I've ever scored on Football Manager. The keeper has cleared it at quite some pace. Look, and it's hit Lukaku in the head, I think, and gone in. Yep, the keeper's cleared it. Lukaku has just quite simply headed it in. Hat-trick for Lukaku, 4-1 Chelsea. It's another victory for the boys. A Romelu hat-trick in quite bizarre fashion, but I mean, we dominated that game of football. Absolutely dominated that game of football. We are 9 games away from a Premier League title. New youth intake, here we go. Not that it matters for this save. But this is the youth intake, the first youth intake we've had. We have an elite talent. Baba Seth is an elite talent. 4-star potential, potentially even to be 5-star. There are a couple of top talents and a good talent, but Baba Seth apparently is an elite talent. And at 15 years of age, to have those mentals at 15 is pretty impressive. If we can get players like that in the Cambridge save, then those of you that are VIPs on the Patreon will be very happy indeed. Alright, 0-0 from the first leg. We go again in the second leg to try and get ourselves through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Play the same side that destroyed Brentford, and we'll hope to do it again. What does Villarreal's starting lineup look like on this occasion? Let's have a look. Rulli, Foyth, Mandy, Pau Torres, Pedraza, Coquelin, Dani Parejo, Iborra, Chukwueze, Moy Gomez and Gerard Moreno. It's 0-0 from the first leg, so away goals don't count anymore in Europe, do they? Away goals don't count anymore in Europe. Newly added in this year, or newly removed this year is probably the best way to say it, that rule. So it is quite simply winner takes all. And if we draw over the course of 2 legs, regardless of how many goals are scored at either ground, it will go to extra time. However, we've taken a 1-0 lead, so let's hope it doesn't go to extra time. Romelu Lukaku again. Hopefully, plenty more to come before the end of this game. Mbappe. Oh, nearly Lukaku on the end of it. Foyth wins the ball, does he? But the referee's pointed to the spot. He said it looked harsh in the text commentary at the bottom. We'll see what VAR says. Almost always it's given as a pen, and indeed it is. Romelu has the chance to score his 47th goal of the campaign this year. He missed his last penalty though, but he's buried this one. Nice challenge. Oh, nice ball. Goal. Onside. Oh no, the lino's got his flag up. Offside, and he's not moved. That's usually an indication. If the linesman puts his flag up and stays where he is, it's normally offside as a rule of thumb. If he runs off, but it goes to VAR for offside, then it's normally given. That's kind of like the giveaway in the match engine. And yeah, we thought it was off when we first looked at it. It definitely was. He's so quick though, Chukwueze. He doesn't need to doesn't need to run offside to get to the ball in those situations. He can be level and still definitely get there. Jorginho wins that back. It's poor from Villarreal. Lukaku's in. Oh, he's forced himself wide though, but he finds Jorginho again. And we have ourselves a third. I think we'll be going through to the quarterfinals of the. We'll be going through to the quarterfinals of the cup. Thank you very much. through to the next round of the Champions League with a dominant 3-0 performance against Villarreal. Really strong in the first half. It just kind of petered out in the second half, but we were confident the game was won. I don't know anything about the Jorginho injury yet, I'm afraid, because I haven't seen anything email-wise. 2 weeks with pulled ankle ligaments. That's manageable. We've been given 8.2 million for getting through that first knockout round of the Champions League. That will come in handy because, well, I might have put the club in a little bit of debt. So hopefully we're okay. It depends what happens, Mark. We will start at Cambridge. And the aim is... Last year, we started at Cambridge, and the aim is to get Cambridge to the very top. And we always said last year, if we lost our job at Cambridge, then we would go and manage elsewhere with a view to working our way back to United, should the opportunity arise at a later date. And I think that's still going to be the case with the upcoming save as well. So it will turn from a Cambridge United save into a journeyman save if we lose our job. And then maybe we'll do a create a club save. Maybe we'll do a create a club save later in the year. Christensen makes it 1-0 in the 10th minute. Time for a match. Oh, an equaliser for Norwich. Kenny McLean. Good cross from Max Aarons. Norwich are back in it. Not necessarily as easy a fixture as we thought it might be perhaps here at Carrow Road. Lovely delivery from Max Aarons. Great cross. And the header's impressive too. 1-1. Reece James delivers. It's such a good position. And Andreas Christensen gives us another goal. But the lino still stood there. And they're questioning whether it's offside or not. The fact that the lino has stayed there would indicate that it was offside. And indeed it was. Goal disallowed. That's annoying. Yeah, he's well off. Come on, mate. It's a fucking dead ball. From a shallow angle as well. You've got to be onside from there. There's no excuses. Adamida's on a run. Norwich lead late on. Timu Pukki might be handing us a rare defeat here. We've gone attacking. It's not worked. We trail at Carrow Road as West Ham hit the bar. The refs give a pen. That did look harsh. I thought he'd won the ball there. We'll find out if we're going to get the chance to equalise immediately from the penalty spot. The answer is yes, but with Lukaku no longer on the field, who's going to take the responsibility? The answer is Kylian Mbappe. And he has another goal. We are level. We are level immediately. Now we're going to go very attacking and we're going to try and win it in the last 6 minutes. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Adamida's got to give them the lead here. What a challenge. Reece James saves an inevitable Norwich goal. Might be all for naught though as Rashica buries that in the bottom corner. And Norwich do have their lead back again. We might be going out of the FA Cup, gentlemen. There might be a trophy this year. We don't win. Very, very, very unlikely at the moment. Reece James. Yep, there's the final whistle. We are out of the FA Cup. We lose to Norwich. We lose to Norwich. So I'm embarrassed by that. Let's see if we can get a result against Liverpool. We did win 3-0 at Old Trafford. At Anfield. But with Alisson back in goal, unlike the last time we played Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final, they are stronger. Alisson, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Fabinho, Thiago Henderson, Salah, Mane, Firmino. They're stronger than they were in the cup final, but absolutely we can get a victory here if we play to our best. Mbappe looking for Lukaku. It's a lovely ball. It's a wonderful goal. He's 48th of the season. We lead 1-0 in the 5th minute against Liverpool at home. Up the Chelsea. Lovely finish by Fornals, but again, Alisson should do better. Another mistake by the goalkeeper for Liverpool. And I can't say as they should look anywhere other than at him for them not winning this game or not getting anything from this game. And they have equalised. The linesman's run off, so even though it's going to go to VAR, it will count. 1-1 here at Stamford Bridge. A 1-1 draw then against Liverpool. It's not the worst result in the world. I'll say we deserve to win. I'll sympathise with them and try and keep morale up. Our unbeaten run can keep going, I think. Is there danger of players becoming complacent? No, absolutely not. Real Madrid at home is going to be an intriguing one. Courtois in goal for them. Nacho, Militao, Thiago Silva, Alaba as their back four. Casemiro, Modric, Kroos, Kingsley Coman, Vinicius and Karim Benzema. Kingsley Coman playing for Real Madrid here. Go out and put on a worthy display, please, boys. It's a big challenge, but certainly one I hope we can do well in. Pulisic is certainly of the quality to make a difference for us. Go out there and make a difference for us, please. Reece James with a free kick from distance. Oh, that's gone in! Mistake from Thibaut Courtois, perhaps. From 30 yards, Reece James scores a screamer. We're in front in the Champions League. Has the keeper... Well, the keeper surely definitely made a mistake. The movement on that is unreal, and Courtois can't keep it out. We lead. Absolutely incredible finish from Reece James. Wow, take that, Real Madrid. And again, we reiterate, no away goal rule in European competition now. Liverpool have pulled it back to 3-2 as well, by the way. Divock Origi with 8 minutes to go. Game's not over at the London Stadium, just as this game is by no means over here either. If we can grab an early second, though, it might be all but over. Kovacic into the middle. Pulisic's there. We have grabbed an early second against Real Madrid. In the 8th minute, it's 2-0. Let's go! That's a good goal by Origi as well. A very good goal. Kovacic to Mbappe. Room for Chile on the left. To Kai. Havertz in the box. Gets caught by Nacho, and the referee's going to give a penalty. Now, will it be given by VAR, or was it not a foul? VAR says penalty given to make it 3-0 in leg 1 against Real Madrid. Romelu Lukaku from the spot buries it in the bottom corner. His 49th goal of all competitions this season. We are further in front. Different matter. Alaba heads away, but only as far as Kovacic. Really prolonged spell of pressure here from Chelsea. Challenge again. But still, the pressure is now eased, but then it's back on them again as they give the ball away. And Lukaku's in for a fourth! Romelu Lukaku, hat-trick once again to seal 50 for the season. 50! We lead by 4-0 against Real Madrid. Half a century of goals in a single season for Romelu Lukaku. We are almost certainly through to the next round and the semi-finals of the Champions League, even after just one leg. It wasn't a Lukaku hat-trick, was it? No, my mistake. Reece James scored the free kick initially. 2 goals for Lukaku to bring up the big 50 for him for the season. Unbelievable. First player I've ever had to score this amount of goals in a year. Last year we had 40-something goals from Harvey Nibbs in League 2. Arsenal's starting lineup then. Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Holding, Gabriel. Tierney at left wing back. Maitland-Niles at right wing back, I imagine. Granit Xhaka, Tomiyasu is probably playing at right back, isn't he? Tomiyasu, Holding, Gabriel, Tierney. Maitland-Niles, Xhaka in midfield with Bernardeschi, Smith Rowe and Aubameyang sat behind Alexander Lacazette in a 4-2-3-1 then, I imagine. I want to say do it for the fans. Arsenal are 13th in the form table. Let's make that count today. Reece James with the ball. Lukaku's free. Is he onside? I'm not sure. He's going to dink the ball over the goalkeeper. It counts. We lead. Lukaku off the bench to do the business again. 51st goal of the season. The second half century is underway. And we are in front at the Emirates. Potentially in a result that may well put us one step closer to the Premier League title. Chelsea 1, Arsenal 0 with 12 minutes to go. Up the Chelsea. That's going to be a win. That's 3 points in the Premier League. A very good victory, well done. And thank you, Romelu Lukaku, for coming off the bench and getting it done for us. Timo played well, to be fair. I'll give him his dues. His goal is starting to turn into real-life Timo Werner, where he plays well, but the goals don't come. But Reece James with another excellent assist. Reece James has been an absolute baller in this save for us. 15 assists in 41 games from right back is outrageous. We love it. We absolutely love it. Positive result for us today. Delighted with Reece James. Thank you very much. And after a 4-0 first leg result, we will rotate the side against Real Madrid and rest players, I think, before West Ham away, which, as we've just learned in real life, is not an easy fixture. Real Madrid's lineup for leg number 2 is, I think, exactly the same as leg number 1. I'd certainly take a result the same as leg number 1. But we absolutely are rotating here because we've got a busy end to the fixture list coming in with regards to Premier League. And of course, we want to still be able to compete in the Champions League. And I want to nullify the risk of any injuries to first-team players. So we have rotated for this game against Real Madrid, which we should still see ourselves through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. I haven't done a Bundesliga save for a while. But they don't tend to do well on YouTube, no. The FC Köln save was one of the least watched saves that I've done for years. I thoroughly enjoyed doing it, but it got minimal views. Minimal views. That's a mistake at the back. And Vinny's going to punish us by sending through Karim Benzema, who scores his 25th goal of the season. And Real Madrid pull one back early doors. One of the first to get the name right. What? Are some people not able to read Mahogany Monogamy? It obviously took me a couple of attempts, but I got there and it makes sense. Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily make sense. Monogamy can't be a colour, but still. Yeah, Schalke on stream didn't go that well. I've done saves at Leverkusen before. I've done a save at Wolfsburg in FIFA 16. I've done a save at Dortmund a couple of times on stream that has been to minimal success. But La Liga doesn't do that well either. La Liga doesn't do that well either. And Serie A is pointless at the minute. I used to love doing a Serie A save with Inter Milan or AC Milan or Roma. All three of those sides have seen us do good saves, but it's just no one cares about Serie A at the minute with the lack of licensing in it. It's just no point. There's a reason why we keep playing Premier League saves. It's because they're the ones that get the views, or English-based saves. I might do Sevilla. I might see if a Sevilla save goes down well, or maybe even a Barcelona rebuild series. I don't know whether a Barcelona rebuild series might go down quite well. Potentially, actually. Obviously, in previous years, Barcelona's a bit of a no-go. But maybe this year, a Barcelona rebuild is the way forward. I don't know if anyone else has done a Barcelona series on YouTube this year. I imagine they have. I don't know of the big guys. I'd have to do some research. But maybe I do Barcelona next. Literally the eternal conundrum, Cammy. People complain that I only do, and other YouTubers only do English-based saves, but then when you do a save that isn't in the English divisions, they don't get as many views. And it is, at the end of the day, a views-based job. I know Kev's FM save went down really well with Barcelona, but I don't know about FIFA. I don't know if anyone's done a FIFA. I'll have a look. Let's have a look. FIFA 22 Barcelona. Cesar Azpilicueta from distance. We're in front again. Yeah, S2G's doing a Barcelona career mode. S2G's doing Barcelona at the minute. I could maybe do a Barcelona save, but I wouldn't want to step on S2G's toes really. Penalty under review. Penalty given. We had the opportunity to go 2-1 up. Who's taken this penalty? Jorginho, of course it is. No stutter. Penalty saved by Thibaut. We don't extend our lead. Courtois called upon again. How are the views on Chesnoid FC career compared to recent years? Compared to the first save of last year, significantly down. Pulisic! That's a great goal. Compared to the Everton save of last year, the Chesnoid FC save has underperformed. Compared to every other save over the past 12 months, it's been about on par. Just as a first save of the year, it hasn't done as well. Like the Everton save last year really did very well indeed. Everton last year really did very well indeed. We were getting 25 to 30k views for the first couple of seasons, whereas the Chesnoid FC save hasn't had that. But it's still being shown some decent support as we've got some longevity with it, and it's been quite realistic with the way that we've struggled, and you guys are still showing some good support on it. It's still getting over 10, 11, 12,000 views every single video, which isn't massive, obviously, but as a consistent figure, it keeps the channel ticking over. Growth-wise, fuck all this year. Absolutely nothing. In fact, we're what, 2 months into launch? And in the last month, I've actually lost subscribers as Benzema scores a second. But in terms of my core audience enjoying a series, then the Chesnoid FC one has been alright. Benzema tucks that home nicely. It's 2-2, but they're not going to score another 4 in half an hour. Yeah, the relegation definitely made the series more interesting. If you want to talk about stuff that's recently happened, like most recently happened in any of the career mode saves, then social media is the place for that. Ross Barkley thumps us 3-2 in front. We will get the win, perhaps, here at the Bernabeu. I'd rather you avoided spoilers in Twitch chat and tweeted me instead. A 3-2 win at the Santiago Bernabeu. Absolutely superb performance by the squad, considering that was a almost fully rotated side. We're through, and who do we have? We have Manchester United in a Champions League semi-final. Manchester United in a Champions League semi-final in just a couple of weeks' time. Up next for us in the Premier League is West Ham. Away from home. Just ask Liverpool how difficult that can be. Lol. Right, that will bring us to a close for today, guys. That will bring us to a close for today. Those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Please do drop the video a like if you enjoyed this episode. We are flying in all competitions, other than the FA Cup now. Thank you, Norwich. So we hope to finish the season in the next stream and in the next episode, as you see this. So that will be perfection, timing-wise, to then start the Cambridge United save the day after that. So that is the plan. Thank you very much for watching on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the ChesnoidPlays channel. Make sure you're following me on the Chesnoid Gaming Twitch channel, link in the description down below. And of course, why not subscribe to the Chesnoid Gaming YouTube channel whilst you're there for some FIFA content as well. For now though, on YouTube, that's all for this one. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.